Hey guys, it's Liz and we're flipping things and happy Monday. Today I'm doing something a little different. I am talking about being willing to and things that you can sort of sacrifice on in order to get a new business off the ground. I jumped into this unexpectedly when I was furloughed from work. And so I've definitely had to make sacrifices in order to grow my business and survive, because I went from a full-time job doing corporate marketing for national parks to a full-time reseller with zero experience. So there's been some sacrifices and I'm going to talk about them today. So stay tuned. Hey guys, happy Monday. I know in a lot of the country it is snowing. It is also snowing here today. But I'm in Buffalo and I don't think we're getting the kind of snow that you're getting in a lot of other places. So happy snowy Monday. Before I start, I want to say I meant to do this like a couple weeks ago and I don't know. I don't know where a couple weeks went. The kids, they were home, there's school. I don't know. Listen. Time, I feel like it shouldn't be going by as fast as it is. But a while back, I was on the pallet jacking Facebook group and they had a post where you could share your eBay store in a link. And so I was just kind of jumping through people's stores and like drooling over how like organized they were and everybody's items. And then I came across one item that just called out to me and I was like, oh my God. Like this, I feel like I need this. And so I ordered. And I ordered from a seller who also has a YouTube channel and it's brand new. And I will put a link to it in the description bar. It's Seventh Row Resell, Seventh Row ROWE, Resell Every Stuff. But I'll show you the mug I found that I was like, I have to have this. And then some other little presents that she threw in there. Oh, so cute. Okay. We ought to be opening a bottle of wine. I mean, I saw this and I was like, well, that is obviously something I need in my collection. It is so cute. So, and with that came, a little wine stopper that says enjoy and another little wine stopper that says I'm done adulting for this foreseeable future. And I was like, this is so cute. I can't even take it. It was so sweet of her to add some like extra stuff in there. I love to try to order from other eBay sellers as much as I can. I think it's really important to like support other resellers. And so when I need something, I will often go to eBay first and see if it's somewhere, if there's someone there that has it that I can purchase it from. And it's funny that I'm sharing this with you because this was a purchase that I wouldn't typically make, but I did. And I'm sharing it on a video where I'm talking about sort of some of the financial sacrifices I have made in order to make ends meet while I grow my business. So I did not expect to be on this journey a year ago today. We were in Memphis, Tennessee with Michael. He was competing in the International Blues Challenge as the youngest competitor. It was through the Blues Foundation. And we went down to Clarksdale, Mississippi. And then I came back to my job managing marketing for national parks, which was so awesome. And just about a month and a half later, everything shut down. And at first we got pushed to remote in my job. And I had been searching and I had been researching at this point quite a bit about reselling because I was very intrigued by it. But on April 1st, I was completely furloughed from work and I am still furloughed from work. I kind of wish they would just like terminate us and give us our severance that we're due. But no, they're just keeping us furloughed, which is whatever. It's whatever. Annoying. That's what it is. It's annoying. Like let's just be done. But I did not expect to suddenly be out of work. But it was a good time for me to say, okay, I am going to take this time, and it's time that I've never had before, where I'm home and I'm going to try my hardest to get this reselling business going. I think there's potential in it, and I want to start a YouTube channel because I think there's potential in that. And I want to learn about affiliate marketing because I think there's potential in that. And so I took this time that I didn't anticipate having, and I put 100% into making those things happen. Keep in mind, my husband and I, with 2 business partners, are also in the process of building 9,000 square feet of hydroponic greenhouses called Urban Garden Farms. And we actually just got the power hooked up to the greenhouses last week, which was really exciting. Like, really exciting. The roof is going on soon. I mean, like, we're very close. But while my husband and a crew of 3, including our business partner, Ari, are building the greenhouses, they're doing the construction themselves, there's no income coming in from that. It is just straight time and energy out with no income in. Obviously, there's an end goal of we get these built, we start growing, we're selling our produce, and now there's an income coming in. But we've still got to carry ourselves through this period of no actual income coming in. I thought the fireplace would be really nice for ambiance, but my back is on fire. So we're gonna take a break. Here's some also nice ambiance. But so I didn't expect to have to jump in as a full-time reseller, but that was sort of how I was thrown into it. If I could change things, I would have probably been a part-time reseller for several years as I learned the ropes, and then maybe have grown enough to go to full-time. But that was not the case for me. So for us, like, every dollar counts, and every little bit of income that we can bring in counts. Like, my husband still overnights goes out and plows. One of his close friends owns a plow company. So he actually goes downtown and plows parking lots overnight when it snows, just to bring some extra income in. That is the reality of it, right? Like, it's not always shiny and bright, and you do what you have to do. But I have made I'm calling them sacrifices, but I'd say they're more like adjustments in how I spend and what I spend my money on in the last year in order to, 1, not have money going out that isn't going to things like bills, and 2, in order to be able to grow my business because there's more money to reinvest into reselling. And so I'd love to hear, like, what you guys, when you're sort of starting out, were there any sacrifices you made, or do you have any good ideas on things that I could maybe cut out that have been successful for you? So a couple things I want to mention, like, it sounds so silly, but coffee. Coffee. So when we lived in Vegas, there was like a Starbucks on every corner, and I used to go to Starbucks every day. And I wouldn't even just get a coffee, a venti. I would probably get a butter croissant with it. So I was like $8 a day, 5 days a week at Starbucks. I mean, that's $40 a week. That's $160 a month I was spending on Starbucks. Since I moved to New York, there's not as many Starbucks. Like, there's not even a Starbucks in my town. But I go to Tim Hortons coffee, which is actually like Canadian, but it's a Buffalo thing. Buffalo is basically like Canada. We just wound up on the wrong side of the border, kind of, really, truthfully. But I was going to Tim's every day, and I would get a coffee. They're a lot cheaper than Starbucks, but I'd still end up spending $4 or $5 every day going to Tim Hortons. Once I started staying home, I just cut that out completely. I was making coffee at home, which is a savings, except we had a Keurig. And what I realized is, it used to be I would get up in the morning and I'd make 1 cup of coffee with the Keurig, and then out the door I go, and I'd stop at Tim Hortons, and then I'd have coffee at the office. But now that I was home all day, I have more than 1 cup of coffee a day. And so sometimes I was having 2 or 3 cups of coffee. Well, those K-cups go really fast, and they're not cheap. So one of the things that we decided was we bought an inexpensive, I want to say it was like $22 I waited till they went on sale at Kohl's, but an actual like coffee maker, with like the coffee pot, and you fill it with water and you put the coffee grounds in. And it sounds silly, but like, that's made a big difference because I just make a pot of coffee every morning, and then my husband has a cup before he leaves, and I've got coffee for the day. And I'm saving a lot of money. I mean, right? Like, even if I'm just saving $20 a week, that's $80 a month. That adds up, right? That is $80 that can go towards bills. That's $80 that can go towards my business. And it seems to me to be a good choice. At this point, I'm not even sure I would switch back to the K-cups or going out, because I really enjoy just making a pot of coffee and having it here. I don't know. You know, it's nice to wake up to the smell of coffee. And I'm willing to like cut some things out in order to get where I want to be long term, right? So like right now, I'm very frugal and I'm not spending money on things that I did before, but that is so that eventually I can. But some of these things I might just keep. This next one I will not. So I started doing my own roots. And if we can talk about something really quick, if 2020 gave me anything, it gave me gray hair and gray hairs, and it gave me wrinkles. And like there's one right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. I think that's because all of 2020 I just did this. See that? Like that was my face all 2020. Like what? What's happening? I swear to God, it caused a wrinkle, right? But so I do my own roots now. I will say I am protected in the fact that one of my very best friends is my hairdresser. So if I was to totally screw it up, I could call her and she's going to fix it, right? So like I have like my backup plan. And like I still take the boys in and get their haircuts. I'm not trying to cut the boys' hair. I don't know how to do that. But I do my own roots. And the only time in the last 11 months that I have gotten my hair done was when Michael and I were going to San Diego when he was auditioning for American Idol. That is the only time, and that was when I was like, all right, if I might be on national television, like I should get my hair done. But for me, that is an expense that I just feel like, okay, I'm not really going anywhere. I'm just sitting here in my house. The only place I'm going is thrift stores. I can't even go into the kids' schools. And frankly, if my roots are getting bad, I'll just put a beanie on and he won't even know, right? On my YouTube videos. Or I'll put it in a ponytail. If my hair's in a ponytail a bunch, you guys know that my roots probably need to be done. But I started doing those myself. And that's a savings. And I love, honestly, going and just like pampering yourself and getting your hair done. But that was one of the things that I realized, like, okay, this is something I can live without right now. In order to better myself long term, I'm willing to cut out something that was enjoyable for me, but not necessary. Another one was my nails. Like, I love getting my nails done. I don't know, I live with all boys, right? And like, so there's not a lot of time to do like girly stuff. And I love getting my nails done. I don't get my nails done anymore. Now I use those Color Street nail strips. And it sounds silly, but those are like, it's like $12 or $13 for a set. But a set I can get 2 full manicures out of. And these things last for weeks. These have been on for weeks. I don't know if you can see them, but they've been on for weeks. They're actually growing out at the bottom before anything else. And so for $6 to get 2 or 3 weeks out of a set of nails, to me is worth it. And I still feel like, okay, I've done something for myself. I feel pretty. But I'm not going and spending $25 getting my nails done, which is just another thing that's not necessary. Is it nice? Yes. Will I someday be financially where that is something I have the time and money for? Absolutely. But right now, I need to cut things out. I need to make better choices. And so I've been really trying to find different places where I was spending money before that wasn't necessary. Like, I haven't been clothes shopping. I don't go buy clothes. The American Idol. Again, the last time I bought clothes was American Idol. Because I'm sitting at home. I'm in jeans and a t-shirt, which is kind of how you guys see me all the time. Jeans and a t-shirt, jeans and a hoodie, jeans and a sweater. I don't know. It's not like there's anywhere to go, right? Like, we're not really doing anything. So I mean, I spend money on the kids, right? Because they grow out of their clothes like every week, it feels like. I know that's not accurate, but I don't know. If you guys have kids, is it just me? Like, why do they go through like 2 or 3 sizes in a school year? Oh my God, I can't even keep up. Poor Trevor, he is the third, and that child is just in like all of his brother's leftover clothes. He barely ever gets anything new. I feel bad. But I don't know. I feel like it's worth it to sacrifice things that are not necessities in life. Like, to go without is important when you're trying to better yourself in the future. So like, I wouldn't even say that I'm not suffering because I don't have these things. I'm not suffering because I don't go out for Starbucks in any way. But I'm not splurging or spoiling myself because I know that betters my family and that makes my my long-term outlook better. And honestly, every month my reselling business and my YouTube channel and my affiliate marketing gets a little bit better. So like right now, I am not making enough to carry the family with what I'm making, but we're only a few months out from the greenhouses being in production. And I'm only probably a couple months out from being monetized on YouTube. And my affiliate links are doing a little bit better every day. And my sales are a little bit better every month. And so the way I'm looking at it is every time I improve my financial situation through one of these streams of income, instead of adding back in some of these things that were not really that important, now that I've let them go, they were not really that important. Like, I can remember being late to work because I had to wait in line at Tim Hortons to get a coffee. Did I need that? No. I've actually, I splurge every now and then. Like, I'll get a Starbucks if I'm like waiting at Matthew's soccer practice. I'll splurge. I enjoy it when I splurge, but I didn't enjoy it when I did it every day. It was just like, I felt like I had to. Like, I'm going to be late for work because I'm going to sit in line for coffee. It's not really, I don't miss it that much. Life is okay. Life is okay doing my own roots. I mean, like, I'm not cutting my own hair. Let me just say that, which is why my ends are so bad. I'm not going to try to cut my own hair or anything crazy like that. But like, while I miss like sitting in the salon and like being pampered, I'm okay without it. You know what I mean? I am. I'm okay without these things. I love shopping for myself, and I got really lucky because I decided to do reselling, which means I get to go shopping a lot. I'm just not shopping for myself, and that's okay. That is okay because I still get my shopping fix out. I'm just not shopping for anything for myself that I don't really need. I'm amazed. What I think the last 12 months has taught me is that I need a lot less than I thought I did. I thought I needed a lot of things. I don't really need that much. There's, of course, things that I would like. Like, I'd love to have an actual camera to film YouTube videos with and on my iPhone, but I'm okay without that. So, I don't know. I mean, I kind of miss just having a very steady, good income where I wasn't worried every month and like crunching the numbers to make sure that there's enough to pay the bills. But I keep telling myself this is temporary and this difficult time will be worth it. It will be worth it. And when I can't say that, then I just tell myself I'm done adulting. I am done adulting for the day. But I'd love to know from you guys if there's anything that you've cut out that made a difference in your like financial well-being, especially when you're trying to get businesses off the ground. I think a lot of times the reason people fail is because they feel like they need more than they do to actually live and survive. Like my kids have no idea that money is tight right now. They just don't know. They have no idea because to them, nothing's really missing, right? I mean, to them, they're like, I mean, Trevor says it all the time. He loves the last year because mom is home, right? So to them, this is like their favorite time ever. They're like happy and joyful, and they have no idea that their dad and I are sitting there at a table, like trying to figure out if we have enough this month. But the potential is there. And I think a lot of people get to like the point I'm at right now and they sort of give up. They're like, okay, I need to go back to normal. What's normal, really, right? I have a joyful home for the kids. There's food on the table, and I have 3 streams of income: reselling, YouTube, and affiliate marketing. And all 3 I'm very passionate about doing, and they make me very happy. And that to me is way more important than getting Starbucks every day, right? Like, I don't need it. What I need, I have. And if I continue doing things that I am passionate about, I think I will have even more and more and more. That's the goal. So tell me what you guys think. And have an awesome Monday. I hope you're all staying warm. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to go pour a cup of coffee from my coffee pot. Okay. Bye, guys.